Good morning, my gardening friends, or good afternoon, good evening, good middle of the night, whenever you may be watching. My name is Bobby, and you're watching Gardening on Taylor Mountain. I'm glad you joined me. We have a couple busy days. You know, every day is busy, but we have a couple of fun days coming up. We are doing our senior center project, my granddaughters and I, and right now, on day one, I'm on my way to pick up some flowers that Wild Blue Farm has so kindly donated to help out with this project. So between my flowers and their flowers, we'll be doing, letting the seniors make arrangements and to take them home and things like that. So I'm just going to take you along with me. I have no idea, what I'll be filming. I want to respect the privacy of the seniors, of course, and also my granddaughters. And I will put in the description below whatever information Wild Blue Farm would like for me to share about them in case you're local to them. So I'm just going to be filming over the next couple of days. I hope you'll hang with me and see some fun stuff and see what the seniors come up with. You know, I'm technically a senior. I'm 61. So places like IHOP, International House of Pancakes, I'm a senior there. So I'm a senior. Yay! Good. Yay for seniors. Anyway, I'm looking forward to having you with me. So let's go and just stick with me over the next couple of days. Alright guys, I'm back from the flower farm and I did not get any footage at the flower farm. I had such a great time fellowshipping with the owner, Dusty, and she's just a great lady, but I want to show you all the flowers they donated, Wild Blue Farm. Just a beautiful bunch of flowers they donated for the senior center. So I'm going to turn the camera around. I've got it in my truck, the air conditioner's going, then I'm going to take them immediately into the house in the cool just to keep them cooled. So let me turn the camera around, I'll show you what we have. All right, I tell you, flower farmers and gardeners in general are the best, aren't they? Look at all the flowers they donated. Zinnia and Cosmos, Gomphrena, Ageratum, what else? Celosia. Oh, look at that Celosia. Dara, some Rudbeckia in there. Look at the color on that Ageratum. Isn't that gorgeous? So gorgeous. All right, so I'm going to get these flowers in the house, and then I think my granddaughter and I will go harvest some foliage things, and we will take you along for that. So step by step. All right, my granddaughter and I are up here. We're going to get some foliage for the arrangements for the bouquets. This is a tricolored willow that is great for foliage. Just planted it here this year, so I don't want to take too much, but I'm going to cut some and then just strip the bottom leaves, and it will be pretty in the vases, and it grows really quickly, so you can just kind of cut on it and it's going to grow back. We'll take some of this. This is a gem boxwood that I had in a container for probably 4 years. I had it in a barrel, and my husband and I it was time for it to come out, so my husband and I just planted it up here, and it's doing just fine. And I know the boxwood kind of is Christmassy looking, but I think we'll take a little bit. And not everybody loves the smell of boxwood, but I do. But it's up here just to be meant for cutting. So we'll get some small little pieces. And of course, when you're making a bouquet, you don't want any foliage below the water line. Okay, I think we'll get some of this Amber Jubilee Ninebark, which has gotten out of hand. It's so huge. But the Ninebarks don't like to be pruned back, although I do take a lot of foliage off for arrangements, but they kind of like to do their thing, so I think this one's going to have to be moved probably next spring. A hummingbird! Oh my word, right there at the camera. Did you get her on camera? Okay, we'll go down here along the river, and I see there has been a bear visitor maybe down here. And I have a Forsythia here kind of along the river right on our driveway that is very woolly, and I have let get really woolly for just the purpose of using for foliage. Forsythia makes great foliage in arrangements. So I've been waiting for my husband to ask me if I was going to cut this Forsythia back, which now is not the time to do it because then any blooms I would lose it, but he has not asked me that, and I do save it for foliage, so I will forfeit the blooms on whatever I cut. That's okay. Okay, I'm going to cut some of this cosmos for foliage, even though I see some buds coming on. That's okay. It will regrow, and a friend of mine, her daughter is getting married the end of August, so by then I think it should be regrown enough. She wants cosmo, so. And if you hydrate your cosmos overnight really well and you want to use it for foliage, it works great as foliage. So you just need to let it hydrate all overnight. So I'm going to cut some of the spent blooms from the pincushion flower, and I think they really make a cute addition to an arrangement myself. Personally, not everybody sees it that way, but I'm going to take some. Oopie, okay, sorry. Okay, so we're going to take some of this Dara. I'm about ready to let this finish up so I can plant something else in here. But the folks at the Wild Blue Farm sent a bunch of Dara. It's beautiful, but I want a little bit more, just a little bit more. So we'll take some Dara. As you can probably tell, it's extremely humid right now. My hair is like a mess. I should have a hat on. But I'm going to harvest some more Zinnia. The other farm sent a bunch. I'm going to harvest some more. I have my harvest bucket here that I will put some Milton sterilizing fluid in because Zinnia is one of your dirty dozen flowers, and it puts bacteria in the water. So it's good too. You can put bleach tabs, and see all these little side shoots. You have to forfeit those because you want the long stems. So sad, but cut as far down as you can into the plant when you're taking cut flowers, and that way they'll grow up nice and tall. Like this one here, I've got to forfeit these, and I didn't really even cut as far down as I could have, but whoops, and don't drop them on the ground either. All right, we'll cut a few of these Venereus giants because they're so pretty. Starting to get a little bit of the Zinnia fungal disease down in there because they are really packed in there. It's just part of it, unfortunately. Oh, and I broke one. Oh, I'm terrible about that. I broke that. Not usable. Sorry, baby. I think we'll take a bit of this Gomphrena. The flower farm sent a bunch, but I think we'll take a little bit more. They sent a real pretty, like, light lavender one. It's really pretty. Again, with Gomphrena, you know, if you want those long stems, you have to forfeit some other blooms, so you cut pretty far down. Okay, I think we're ready to wrap this part up, and we will see you all tomorrow at the Senior Center. Okay, we're here at the Senior Center. This is day 2 and it's raining a little bit. It's also an African American Heritage Museum here. So anyway, we're going to get started and get the... Hey, there's Miss Darcy.
Hello.
We're going to get started and let the seniors do their bouquets. So hang with us. We're going to take some pictures because all the seniors have given permission to have their picture taken. So we'll share pictures with you. Like 19 or 20 folks here that did their vases. We had a great time. I think we all really enjoyed it. A lot of people I know from the county here. So anyway, just a really fun time being together with them, and my granddaughters did a great job helping them put together the little bouquets as well. So I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate your time spending with us in this video. And until next time, happy gardening. Bye-bye, friends.